Yo, and there we go. Raj Groves believe in Chelsea FC. Got the victory. We are in third place in the table. Beat Brighton, of course. I'm live. Joxer Deli's in Culver City. You know how we do. Live post game. Talk to the people. I want to first talk to my man, someone who, this is a whole new stream. No one's seen this. This is going to be in a podcast, in YouTube. Someone predicted 4-2. Your name and where you're from?
My name is Sia from LA.
Yep. Now, and where are you from as well?
I'm from the Ivory Coast, Drogba.
That's right, Didier Drogba. Now, we sat down, we gave predictions. If you guys are watching the live stream, we saw it. One person said 4-2. I was like, Jesus, this guy thinks it's going to be a basketball game or something. You predicted 4-2. Quickly explain why.
Like I said, I've been watching the game like all week. I know Brighton like this press higher like in the first 10 to 15 minutes, which they did. And they score goals. And then Chelsea came back. I know we're going to score, but I didn't know we're going to score like all the goals in the first half.
Yes, now speaking of that, 4-2 in the first half. Obviously, he's wrong. Then I saw him pull out a Chelsea voodoo doll.
You got it right.
Yeah, no.
Some voodoo.
But it was in the first 10 minutes.
No.
And there was never another.
He said Reece James is going to get injured again and again. And he got that right.
So what happened? 4-2 in the first, then you did something and we never scored again.
No, I didn't do anything. I mean, like, you know, Chelsea always comes slow in the second half anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you up 4-2, second half, you just want to, like, pass the ball around.
Okay.
So, I think that's what happened.
All right, well, he called it. He was the only man to call it. Respect. You got the final score. Now, there was another scenario. We were down 1-0, and something happened at 7:14 a.m. I need you to come over here. At 7:14 a.m., something happened, and I must give credit where credit is due. There was a gentleman that ordered 2 shots of tequila at 7:14 a.m. State your name. Where are you from?
My name is Michael Pratt. I'm out in Riverside, California.
Okay. Now, what was it that got in you to have the courage and the team approach, team first mentality to score 2 shots at 7:14 a.m. and then we went on to score 4 straight goddamn goals, Michael? You are the man of the match.
Hey.
Man of the match is Michael.
Thank you. Hey, I'm out here a lot of 4 a.m., 6 a.m. kickoffs, when things start going bad early, you got to react. You got to react fast. You don't wait for things to go bad. So, whatever I can do out here in Culver City, I'm going to do right away. I saw the issue. I said, hey, it's not looking good, boys. It's not looking good. We got to make some changes. And we did. We changed the vibe of the room, the vibe of the game, and it worked out. So liquor solves problems.
All right, respect, man. Thank you for doing it for Chelsea. That's for Chelsea. All right, let me bring in someone else. Brian, come here, Brian, come here. So, of course, we're all here, a man who organizes all this, gets us all here. LA Chelsea Blues leader, Brian. Brian, what's going on? What were your thoughts on today's game?
We overperformed. It looked like it was going to be one of those good old heart attack Chelsea games. And then, we did something we haven't had done in a while, is solidified a game in the first half, consolidated in the second half. We're just rolling through.
Oh, we went old school Chelsea in the second half, shut it down.
This is a different team. I'm starting to see the concepts of a plan here. You're starting to see some shape take form, and I don't want to get ahead of myself, but they are looking like title contenders right now. Based on what everybody else is saying, I'm not saying ring us in yet. I'll knock on wood over here, but
so I'm not going to go title contenders yet because we're still in the Walmart League or the Conference League.
That's fine.
I want to be top 4. I'm saying right now we are a top 4 quality team.
You were talking about the club that held both the Champions and the Europa League at the same time. Anything is possible.
All right.
I'll leave you with that.
All right. There he is. So what I'm saying by the Walmart League, so everyone's saying now, we're title contenders. I'm not ready yet. I know there are growing pains still. This is not the Poch team. This is the Enzo Modesca team. I like the dream, but I got to keep it in reality. So, and I hope they're right. I hope they're all right. I hope we are title contenders, but top 4 would be beautiful. We need to get back in Champions League, and that is that. All right, let me talk to my man here. I got one more for you, Jordan. So, another man, you've heard him on the podcast here before. Raj Groves, Believe in Chelsea FC. What were your thoughts on this game? A 4-2 victory, by the way, over Brighton, a team we aspired to be like last year, taking all their management and players, but I think we've gotten past that. Anyway, what were your thoughts on the game?
Seeing as with so many ex-Brighton employees and now players, yes, it was actually really good. We came back from that first goal down. Not surprised that we let one in, or 2 at this point. Defense is leaky, but that doesn't matter. If you could outscore them, you could beat them. And that's what happened up front. Cole Palmer, Nico, what a 1-2 combo. Honestly, Lampard, Drogba-esque. We'll see if they can hold it out the whole season. Love everything I was seeing outside of those center halves. We commented on the game throughout. We just got to find a better pairing. I don't know if it's within the team currently or looking outside.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right. Real quick.
Yeah.
I like to do this with guys here and there. Your top 5 favorite Chelsea players of all time. Start from number 5. If you need more time, I'll come back to you. If you want to write it down on a napkin, I will come back. It's your favorite. Doesn't mean the best. There are no wrong answers.
Roughly no particular order. I got it.
Okay. Give me number 5.
5. I'm going with Hazard. Okay. Hazard's number 5.
All right.
Number 4. This is where it gets a little iffy, but I'm going to roll with Zola. That is 3.
First name we've heard on. I haven't heard that name yet when people have asked.
Gianfranco Zola. Yep. And then 3, 2, 1. They kind of all share the same importance to me. I call them the Holy Trinity, and for me, that's Terry, Lampard, Drogba. They could be 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. They're up there. That is the core, the spine of 15 years plus of my fucking importance.
That's the heart and soul, and that's when I got into Chelsea. Yeah. So good shit. All right, Jay. Good seeing you, brother. Love it. Always. Grab him. Yeah. All right. So, of course, we're getting post-game reaction. You're next. I need you to think of your top 5 favorite Chelsea players. All right. Here we go. Post-game live at Joxer. State your name. Where you from?
I'm Pete. I'm from around the corner.
Around the corner. Always a good place to be. You know, he'll be at the pub. So, Believe in Chelsea FC. Roger. Pete, what did you think of this match after you saw the entire thing? Wild first half, NBA back and forth.
Yeah.
Second half, shut it down. What were your thoughts on the entire game?
Old Palmer, amazing. Sanchez was a liability in the first half, but he tightened up in the second half. What can I say? Always great to get a win.
Yeah, definitely. Him and Colwell. To me, Colwell made some questionable decisions. I love Colwell. Made some questionable decisions in the first half.
Yeah.
Sanchez, you're right, was going in the first half. I love Jordan Sancho and the assist he's had. That last pass to Palmer.
Sancho looked eager, absolutely. Yeah, no. Sorry, I cut you off.
I was saying for a while, I like Pedro Neto, but I want Sancho on the left. You got to start him. And Neto is a natural right winger, but I know Nani plays there. He doesn't have to wait the full 90, but we have to make a way to get Sancho in this squad.
Yes, I agree. I mean, you got to find a way to have your best players on the pitch. You know, I mean, I know that Maresca sees the squad as 2 players at every position.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that doesn't mean that he's being a little inflexible about moving guys around. You know.
Speaking of that, the biggest thing I've been saying for a while, one of my favorite players is Christopher Nguku. I think he's the best natural finisher on the team.
Yeah.
However, like you said, making a place for him on the squad
I
is
say you
tough.
play him as a straight striker. You play him as a straight number 9.
So you're taking out 2-touch Jackson?
Well, you're rotating them. There's a lot of games.
I'm saying starting. You're starting 11. So you're saying there's no place.
11 is still Nicholas Jackson. I see what you're saying. I mean,
so Nguku is amazing in his quality of play.
Yeah.
So does he just play the conference game and the cup games?
No, and obviously he would be at worst a super sub coming on in the 60th minute, giving us a massive boost. But with his talent, he's going to want to start, and he deserves to start. So, I mean, yeah, you do have to find a spot for him, unless you play two strikers, which, doesn't seem like it's a very popular formation these days.
Yeah.
You're going to have to find a place for him on the wing. I wouldn't want to displace Cole Palmer. He's the best player on the league.
No, you can't.
So, I mean, you got to find a space for him. But I think in the short term, at least, like today, he didn't play at all. In the short term, he should be our guy, replacing Jackson and getting starts over Jackson on occasion as well. Nicholas is going to be playing a lot of games. It's going to be squad rotation, especially with some of the guys not even making the Conference League squad.
All right, real quick, before I get you out of here, something we do with everyone, there's no wrong answer.
Yes, right.
So I need you to listen carefully.
Yeah.
Your top 5 favorite Chelsea players. This does not mean best.
Yeah.
This is just your heart.
Right.
Your top 5 favorite Chelsea players. Give me number 5.
All right, number 5 on that list is Michael Essien. A little bit of a deep cut.
Well, no. And that's part of the reasons that Chelsea is so popular in Africa.
Yeah.
Is because Essien was one part of the African players like 20 years ago they brought over. So I
love
love
it. He was part of a legendary midfield, he was an immovable object. He always looked like you owed him money,
I love that.
The man was always pissed off. Never seen him smile. Love that about him.
Ooh, great cut. That's the first Michael Essien, the one that I've heard. But I've mentioned him on this podcast because I tried to explain to people why Chelsea is so popular in Africa. He is one of the reasons. All right, your number 4 favorite Chelsea player.
Yeah. And I got to say what a lot of people have said, which is that obviously I'm suffering from recentism. No, only being a fan of the club for a couple of decades, not my whole life. I'm not really as familiar with guys from back in the day.
And we have said that. Who was it recently that said that? Someone had said that too. Like, I started following Chelsea because of FIFA, the video game. So it was once the Drogba was here.
Right.
I didn't know what really soccer was, you know what I mean? So I followed Brazil soccer, but I didn't know club soccer.
Yeah.
So I only go 20 years back. I don't know anyone beyond that. Well, more than 20 years now. But anyway, you get my point.
I get
so
your point.
This is your favorite. So who's number 4 for you?
All right, so number 4 for me, I think would be John Terry.
Okay, yep, the big captain, number back there forever, center back. Yep, John Terry. He's been definitely on multiple
legend, holding down the spine, right down the middle, longevity there for a long time. Tenacious, good leader. Everyone looked up to him. The kind of guy you want as a captain.
100%. Okay, give me your number 3 favorite Chelsea player.
Yeah, my number 3 is Claude Makelele.
Ooh, okay, that's a new first time on the list. Tell me about him.
He's the original. For guys who don't know, because they went around. He's the original N'Golo Kante. They talked about him as a position. Who's going to play the Makelele role when he wasn't available? Really game-changing player in the midfield for Chelsea. Right when they burst into, being a super club under Mourinho, those first few years under Abramovich, he was there at the beginning of that. And, just an absolute game changer. Always a problem for the other team.
Great. Love hearing new names and someone I want to look up, obviously, before me being a Chelsea fan, but I love the history of Chelsea. And I have heard his name, but I just didn't know. Like, Conte was my number 3, so I know the importance of a midfielder.
Conte's on my list too, but you gotta.
Oh, that's a tease. All right, who's number 2?
Actually, he's not on my list. He's on my list above 5. Number 2 is. Hold on a second. Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard. Yeah. Just a legend. When I was in our heyday, he was always there, scoring goals, making options for players, being a captain, being a leader, always being available. What can you say?
All right. And that leads us to your number 1 favorite Chelsea player. Who is it?
Didier Drogba. Just the king. King Didi. Just a menace for other teams. Pure goal-scoring machine. So much bigger than today's players. Finesse, power, skill, speed, all in one. And then when he came back with us on the second stint and he had lost a step and was a super sub, still a problem.
Still a problem. So I noticed that I had to see it live. I would Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
The way he would hold up, like Peter Cech would just kick him on. He would just hold off a player.
You don't see it anymore.
Get it. kick it to someone, then go sprint and get to his spot. So amazing. All right, good shit. Again, your name, where you're from?
Pete, round the corner.
All right, Pete. Of course, he's a part of Chelsea, LA Chelsea Blues. Love Pete. See him here all the time. So that's right. We are live here at Joxer Dailies. Joxer Dailies, you're next. I got to get someone in here, always here at all the matches. State your name, where you're from.
Hey, Harrison Taylor. I'm from Redondo Beach, California.
That's right. Oh, that's where I live. All right, there you go. Redondo Beach as well. All right, real quick, how'd you like our performance today?
Pretty good, man. Chelsea looking real good. Defense a bit suspect, but if we can score 4 or 5 goals a game, I'm with it.
That's right. That's right. All right, now, so I've been asking all of the Chelsea fans here your top 5 favorite Chelsea players.
All time.
There's no, all time for you. Doesn't mean best. It means your favorite players. So, do you need a minute or you got it? You think you got it?
We can roll with it, I guess.
Okay, give me your number 5. Your number 5.
Oh, in order? I don't know if I do in order.
All right, then fine. Then give me your
My
5.
top 5 though.
All right, fine.
Didier Drogba, he has to be there. Absolute striker, absolute unit. All time. That Champions League. I'll say this, a bit of a wild card, Ivanovic.
Oh, the first Ivanovic we've gotten.
I played defense. I love defenders. He was like old school, right back. You know, that was before all these 3, 4. You have to run all over. Awesome, right back. Got to go Eden Hazard, I guess.
Yep. Oh yeah, of course. Our best winger ever, I'd say.
Nasty. That Arsenal one where he just dribbles through their entire team.
Oh, love that. That's 3. That's 3. I need 2 more.
I don't want. Sure, everyone's like, oh, Lampard, Terry, but.
That's okay. If that's your favorite, that's fine. Terry wasn't on mine in terms of my favorite. I liked Rudiger better. Like in terms of because of his personality, way he smashed De Bruyne's face in. Like I love Rudiger. Yes, so that's my favorite. Doesn't mean best. Your favorite. You got 2 more.
Best. Okay. I mean, I would say fucking Lampard probably. I mean, he's at midfielder, scored goals, defense.
One more.
What do I got? I got defenders, striker, a winger. Maybe do another midfielder. Oh, I say Conte. I think Conte is one of the most underrated in the Premier League. Like, people don't ever talk about him in, Premier League best. He won everything with Chelsea, and that was after Leicester, back-to-back Premier Leagues, and won.
Hang on. There we go. Unmuted. Hopefully it wasn't muted for most of this. All right, state your name. Where you from?
My name is Yuvraj. I'm from India.
Okay, India. That's right in the house. Got another Raj in the house. And you are traveling to a game soon, correct?
Yes. I'm going to be in the bridge for the next month.
Woo! So what matches are you seeing in the bridge?
I'm actually watching the Newcastle game. I'm watching the Nottingham Forest game. I'm watching Chelsea versus Arsenal women game at Arsenal away. And I'm trying to get the Liverpool tickets. A couple of friends helping me.
Yeah, we talked about that. I think Pete's helping you out with that too.
A couple of friends helping me out. Hopefully I'll have Chelsea tickets. If not, I'll be at the Chelsea versus Tottenham women game. Because it's the same day.
Awesome. Good shit.
Either way, I'll be there.
Good stuff. Love seeing that. That's a European mentality, getting out, traveling, just going someplace with Don't have concrete plans, but you'll make it work.
Yeah, we'll make it
Quick
work.
thoughts: 4-2 Chelsea against Brighton. Does this exceed your expectations? Or
Before the game, I said 4-2 Chelsea. That's a prediction. But at halftime, when it was already 4-2, I really wanted Palmer to get 2 more goals to break the
you wanted
record.
that record?
Yeah, bro. Cole Palmer, we needed Cole Palmer to score 2 more goals, bro. Whatever, it is what it is. 4-2 is amazing. We needed this win. I think everybody in the league is still trying to judge us. Like, are we good? Are we not? Brighton was a great game. They're undefeated.
It feels different than last year, though, doesn't it?
It does feel different. They were undefeated. They drew against Arsenal. We watched Arsenal play today. So, I mean, I'm actually confident that we could be a team like Arsenal this season. We have the difference makers. We don't have the defense, but I think we have the difference makers.
See, that's the worst be against a team like Arsenal. We just don't have the defense. However, I do think this is a top 4 team.
100%.
A couple other people, we can win the title. We don't have a defensive. We don't have a title goalkeeper or back four.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be crazy.
Maybe
like
next
that.
season.
Right, maybe next season. Go for that. But I think we can beat the bad teams good enough. Like last year, let's face it, we gave up a lot of points against lesser opponents.
Yeah.
And that's what killed Chelsea,
Right.
despite that run at the end. If you didn't freaking let Bournemouth and guys get I can't think of the teams right now, but just let them draw against us or at home.
No. Last season what was happening was we'd win a few games, and then as soon as all the fans would start feeling good, we would lose a game.
Southampton, something like
Yeah, it would bring us down. But now you're seeing it. We win a few games. Next game, you think this is a must-win game? We win it, and I feel like this is good. Like this is it.
This is different. Definitely feels all right. So before I get you out of here, ask all the two. We already showed the people, so we like to ask people what they think. I need your top 5 favorite Chelsea players. Now, this does not mean best. I need you to listen clearly. This is for you, in your heart, your top 5 Chelsea players. Give me number 5.
All right. You know what? I'll say a few players that maybe have not been said before. Right? I don't know what's been said before.
Yeah,
but
you don't know. Just your favorite.
I'll say it. I think Marcus Alonso got to be up there.
Okay, I
don't know.
favorite for you.
Somebody said that before.
Oh, and that's the first time Alonso's been on the
Marcus
list.
Alonso with the bangers. The type of free kick that Cole Palmer scored today, that would be a Marcus Alonso territory.
Okay,
So
number
I'll say
4,
Marcus
before
Alonso.
these Liverpool people start singing. Number 4.
Number 4, Diego Costa.
Oh, yes, he's been a popular list. This is your 4th. Yeah, and so Diego Costa, for the team he's playing with, they wanted him to get some rehab in. He played for the under-20s on Wednesday.
Yes.
He got sent off for getting into it with another player.
Of course he did.
Yeah, that's it. All
Of
right.
course he did.
Number 3.
Number 3. David Luiz. David Luiz.
Brazil, baby. Viva Brazil. I know the knuckleballs from way out. He might make one mistake every other game. That was costly. But God, I love the free-flowing here. I loved his passion, the way he would get up, and his passing ability from the back was second to none.
Oh my God. Number 2, I would go for Frank Lampard.
Okay,
That's the reason I started
the
watching
manager.
football.
Okay, awesome.
So, that's him. And number 1 has to be Eden Hazard, baby.
Eden Hazard, the best winger we've ever had.
The best player
Good call.
I've ever watched play. The best player I've ever watched play. I think I fell in love with football because of him. And yeah, that's it. Eden Hazard.
All right, good shit. Again, state your name. I sure did.
My name is Yuvraj. My friends call me UV. I'm from India, Punjab. Live in LA now. We're up the Chels, baby.
Have a good time on your England tour, brother. That's amazing. All right, that's UV. I'm Raj Groves. Believe in Chelsea FC. We're going to shut it down. Second game starting. Love y'all. Keep it posted. Check us out on YouTube. We did some fun stuff on YouTube, Instagram. Raj Groves there. Believe in Chelsea FC. If you're listening, BLEL. You can see the damn display on your car. You know what this is. All right. Peace.